Forget 19th century prospectors with shovels and pans. America's newest Rush isn't about shiny nuggets in a river. It's about obscure metallic minerals buried in deserts, mountains, and even the deepest parts of the ocean. Rare earth elements REEs, a family of 17 metals with strange magnetic and electronic properties, are now some of the most valuable resources in the world. They aren't rare in the sense of scarce everywhere, but concentrated and difficult to refine. And here's the twist. In 2026, U.S. billionaires are scrambling to secure these rare earth riches. From Elon Musk's Tesla empire to venture capital funds sniffing around Greenland, American wealth elites see REEs not just as materials, but as the very foundation of future power. This isn't California 49, it's the rare earth rush of the 21st century. What are rare earth elements? REEs are 17 metallic elements in the periodic table, including neodymium, dysprosium, and praseodymium. Their little electronic quirks make them indispensable to modern life. Magnets. Ultra-powerful magnets for EV motors, wind turbines, and fighter jets. Batteries. Stabilizers in lithium-ion cells. Electronics found in everything from iPhones to defense radars. Green energy. Backbone of renewables. In other words, no rare earths, no luxury Tesla Plaid, no F-35 fighter jets, no iPhone 15 Pro Max. Why billionaires care? Luxury electric vehicles and cutting-edge tech startups are prestige symbols, but they all rely on rare earth infrastructure. Elon Musk. Tesla requires remagnets in motors. His supply chain relies on outside players. Vulnerability has him vocal about shortages. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates invest in mining startups tackling rare earths and critical minerals. Defense-linked venture funds increasingly stake positions in remining. Since U.S. national security quietly hinges on steady supply, for these billionaires, it's not just about cars or gadgets. It's about controlling the bottleneck resources that make innovations possible. Whoever secures rare earth supplies becomes a gatekeeper of the green economy. Why, this is a rush. Three main forces drive the frenzy. China's monopoly. China produces 60% plus of mined REEs and controls approximately 85% of refining. The U.S. doesn't want its billionaires or its military held hostage. EV boom. America's commitment to EV adoption means demand for REEs will soar more than 300% by 2030. Billionaires sense opportunity. Strategic panic. With supply chains fragile post-pandemic, billionaires in Washington see rare earth control as the next oil. Thus, a gold rush dynamic returns. Dozens of ventures, sudden investments, and speculative hype. Except today's picks and shovels are billion-dollar drilling machines, deep-sea robots, and government partnerships, where billionaires are investing. So, where exactly do American billionaires see their ore mountains? Mountain Pass Mine, California, once abandoned, now revived. America's only major rare earth mine so far. The issue: much of its concentrate still gets shipped to China for refining. Greenland, home to enormous reserves. Companies and billionaire-backed ventures are sniffing around, though local opposition is strong. Africa, Elon Musk and partners explore lithium and cobalt ventures in Congo and Namibia. Critics point out risks of a new resource colonialism. Seabed nodules. The Clarion-Clipperton Zone in the Pacific is drawing attention. Billionaire-funded firms dream of deploying undersea crawlers to vacuum mineral nodules. In other words, U.S. billionaires aren't chasing one gold stream. They're hedging across continents and oceans. Billionaires versus China's iron grip. The U.S. billionaires' rush can't be understood without China's dominance. Beijing spent decades hoarding and refining REEs, despite environmental destruction. The result? 2020's reality. Nearly every American EV smartphone and missile still contains Chinese refined materials. 2025-26, pushback U.S. billionaires, with federal backing, are racing to secure non-Chinese sources before demand explodes further. This isn't just about cars anymore. It's about the geopolitical high ground. Billionaires are, in effect, private soldiers in America's new resource war. Environmental irony. There's one problem. For all the luxury gloss of Tesla, Rivian or Lucid, these green innovations are rooted in dirty mining practices, mountain pass impacts, chemical tailings, heavy water use, ecological risk. Africa and South America. Cobalt extraction tied to child labor and deforestation. Seabed mining. Promises clean metals, but likely devastating ecosystems we don't even understand. So while billionaires sell sustainable luxury, the supply chains beneath scream contradiction. Critics argue the billionaires' rush may repeat old mining mistakes, tearing up land and ecosystems in pursuit of rare earth riches. even as they preach sustainability. Washington joins the party. This isn't entirely private. Grants, loans, and deals prop up American firms exploring critical minerals. Behind this lies a strategic fear. If China cuts supply during conflict, U.S. jet fighters and energy grids may literally grind to a halt. Billionaires and Uncle Sam now find common ground. Protect national security by owning the mines. Thus, the rush isn't just about profit, it's about survival in a multipolar world. The luxury EV link. Why frame this in terms of billionaires and luxury cars? Because luxury EVs are both the showcase and the mask. The glossy unveiling of a $150,000 Lucid sedan is built to dazzle, but hidden under the hood are magnets and batteries entirely dependent on a global scramble. For billionaires, the optics of luxury innovation help distract from the foundation, rare earth riches. Consumers see futuristic dashboards. Billionaires see supply chains, mining rights, and control of mountain treasures. What the future holds, by 2026 and beyond, the rush will intensify. Exploration expands. Greenland, Africa, seafloor. Tech demand rises. Every additional EV sold adds pressure. Corporate backroom deals grow. Billionaires will quietly fight for access and concessions. Environmental pushback intensifies. NGOs and locals demand accountability. The U.S. billionaire rush is less about individual greed, more about aligning profit with national strategy. But make no mistake, fortunes are at stake. Whoever secures these elements holds keys to America's tech revolution. Conclusion: the secret beneath the shiny. The next time you see a luxury Tesla, Lucid, or Rivian, you're not just looking at an EV, you're staring at the product of a hidden mining race, one fueled by billionaires' hunger for control over rare earth riches. Whether this rush delivers sustainable prosperity or repeats history's mining disasters remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, REEs aren't just elements, they are the silent empire stones of modern wealth, power, and technology. And if uncovering the hidden truths of billionaires' empires excites you as much as it unsettles you, don't leave empty-handed. Stake your claim with us. Like the thought, comment your take, and subscribe to keep digging into the stories beneath the surface.